mile past the county line, buzzing red like a warning flare. Says last call in a crooked glow, like it knows what brought me there. Dust on my boots, blood in my green truck, still ticking from the road I've been in. Heart full of ghosts and a tank on fumes, moonlight pouring through the cigarette fumes. Crack. Said, boy, you sure you want to turn back? Bartender smiled with a silver tooth, said we only pour the honest truth. And the neon hummed like a choir of sin. Door swung shut when I walked in. Every shadow knew my name. Every bottle held a flame. Let's call it the neon crossroads, where the lost boys pay their dues. One shot for the life I buried, two for the hell I choose. The road remembers every promise, the bar don't care who bleeds. Let's call it the neon crossroads, and the devil saves a seat for me. The road remembers. The road remembers. The road remembers me. There was a woman in the corner booth, black dress, eyes like gasoline. Said every man who runs from truth ends up where he's always been. She knew my scars, she knew my lies, knew every name I left behind. Knew about the bridge, knew about the fire, knew I fed my soul to the engine wire. I said, man, I ain't afraid to die. She laughed and said, that ain't why. You came this far through dust and rain. You came to make a deal with pain. Then the floorboard shook with a midnight sound, like something hungry underground. And the glasses danced on the barroom wood, like the whole damn place understood. Last call at the neon crossroads, where the lost boys pay their due. One shot for the life I buried, two for the hell I choose. The road remembers every promise, the bar don't care who bleeds. Last call at the neon crossroads, and the devil saves a seat for me. Now I ain't saying I saw horns, but I saw smoke where no fire burned. I ain't saying I heard chains, but something whispered my daddy's name. And on the wall behind the bar hung keys to every getaway car. One was rusted, one was gold, one was warm like a hand to hold. Bartender said, pick your road. Woman said, pay what you owe. Jukebox screamed in a broken tone, boy, you never ride alone. The road remembers. The road remembers me. Let's call it the neon crossroads, where the lost boys pay their dues. One shot for the life I buried, three for the ones I lose. The road remembers every promise, the bar don't care who bleeds. Last call at the neon crossroads, and the devil saves a seat for me. I took the gold key from the wall. The bartender smiled. The woman said, Creek is east of here. Bartender slid a bottle down. Black label, no brand name. Said this one don't burn like whiskey, son. It burns like running from shame. I said, what's it called? He said, you already know. Then the lights went blue and the jukebox played low. Said drink that down and let night begin. One sip hot, two sips mean, three turns blood into kerosene. And the room leaned in like it wanted my soul. Boots hit the floor with a thunder roll. Every lost man raised his glass like we were praying to the crash. Midnight gasoline, pour it over everything. Light me up and let me ride with the devil in the passenger side. Midnight gasoline burns so dirty, burns so clean. One more shot and I'll be free, or ash on the floor by morning. Pour it up, burn it down. Neon There was a preacher by the pool table, tattoos of both his hands. Said I tried to save this place once, but it don't want saving, man. He had dice made out of bone, rolled snake eyes on the cracked black phone. Said call who you love before you choose, 'cause this kind of fight don't like to lose. I thought of home, thought of rain, thought of every face I couldn't explain. But the bottle shined like a loaded gun, and God help me, I wanted one. And the ceiling cracked with a violet glow, and the floor caught rhythm from down below. The woman whispered, don't be scared, you were half gone when you got here. Midnight gasoline, pour it over everything. Light me up and let me ride with the devil in the passenger side. Midnight gasoline burns so dirty, burns so clean. One more shot and I'll be free, or ash on the floor by morning. Now the first drink tasted like thunder, second tasted like sin, third one showed me every road I never should have taken again. I saw Hell Creek on the mirror wall, saw headlights crawling through the fog, saw my own hands on a golden wheel, and heard steel teeth behind the door. Bartender laughed, now you're awake. Woman said, now watch what breaks. Jukebox screamed like a warning sign, and the whole bar yelled, drink, drive, burn, survive. Drink, passenger side. Midnight gasoline burned so dirty, burned so clean. One more shot and I'll be free, or ash on the floor by morning. I should have walked out. I should have thrown that key away. But the engine outside was calling, and I had Hell Creek in my veins. I turned the gold key, and the night turned black. Neon Crossroads disappeared in the smoke behind my back. Hands on the wheel, blood full of flame, midnight gasoline burning holes in my name. Said east, the bartender grinned. I hit the dirt road hard like I could outrun sin, but the mirror caught red and the dust kicked high. Something with headlights open both its eyes. Engines in the dust, hellhounds on the road. I got fire in my bloodstream and the devil on the radio. Engines in the dust, can't stop, can't trust. If the road remembers me, let it choke on what I was. Whoa! Burn that line, break that chain, hit the gas through the judgment rain. The moon went low, mile marker 13 started bleeding through the snow. I saw a church with no steeple, a cross made out of chrome. Saw my own shadow waving like it wanted me to come home. But I had one hand steady, one hand cursed, one eye on heaven, one eye worse than the rear view cracked and the red light split. Whatever chased me smiled with a mouth full of grit. On the road, I got fire in my bloodstream and the devil on the radio. Engines in the dust, can't stop, can't trust. If the road remembers me, let it choke on what I was. Dust to dust, rust to rust. Ain't no saving man like us. I look down at the speedometer, needle buried past prayer. Looked up at the windshield, saw Hell Creek hanging there. The sky split open, face from my old days. And then the radio cracked with a dead man's tone. Said you can run from the bar, boy, but you don't run alone. 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 Engines in the dust, hellhounds on the road. I got fire in my bloodstream and the devil on the radio. Engines in the dust, can't start, can't trust. If the road remembers me, let it choke on what I was. Then I saw the sign. Hell Creek, 7 miles. Hell Creek, 7 miles, painted white on a crooked sign. Road went quiet for a minute, like the night could read my mind. Engine low, hands still shaking, midnight gasoline still waking. Neon gone, but I still hear that jukebox screaming in my ear. I checked the mirror once, then I checked it twice. Saw nobody chasing, just the things I left behind. There was my mother at the screen door, my old man's rusted Chevrolet. There was a promise I made sober, then drinking till it went away. Ghost in the rear view, riding where the red lights used to be. Every mile I run from mercy brings the past right back to me. Ghost in the rear view, whispering over that engine's cry. I can outrun the devil, but I can't outrun goodbye. Can't outrun goodbye. I saw a boy on the front porch, 9 years old with angry eyes. He looked just like I used to when I learned men leave and lie. I wanted to tell him I was sorry, wanted to turn this thing around, but the road had teeth beneath me, and shame don't make no sound. There was a woman in a white dress, not the one back at the bar. She had a ring on her left hand, and my name like a scar. She said, you always believe it, you always worship the escape. I said, I swear I meant to change once. She said, that was yesterday. Ghost in the rear view, riding where the red lights used to be. Every mile I run from mercy brings the past right back to me. Ghosts in the rearview, whispering over their engines' cry. I can outrun the devil, but I can't outrun goodbye. Can't outrun goodbye. The road remembers why. Can't outrun goodbye. I used to think regret was quiet. Turns out it screams real low. It rides beneath the motor, where only broken people go. And every face I tried to bury came knocking through the glass, not to stop me from Hell Creek, but to make sure I didn't pass. In the mirror filled with silver light, not headlights, not the moon, a voice said, you still owe the living, but Hell Creek wants you soon. Ghosts in the rearview, riding where the red lights used to be. Every mile I run from mercy brings the past right back to me. Ghosts in the rearview, whispering over their engines' cry. I can outrun the devil, but I can't outrun goodbye. I look back one last time. The mirror was empty, but the passenger seat wasn't. Something breathed beside me, but there weren't no one there. Passenger seat sat empty, still I felt it in the air. Rain on the windshield, hands locked tight. Hell Creek sign glowing like a wound in the night. Then the dashboard flickered and the radio hissed. Something under that hood started talking like this: feed me fire, feed me sin, hit that gas and let me in. The wheels shook hard, the tires screamed. I saw my own face with animal teeth. There's a beast under the hood and he knows my name. Runs on blood, burns on shame. There's a beast under the hood and it wants to drive. Half dead soul, full tank alive. I hear it growl, I hear it pray. Boy, let the monster lead the way. There's a beast under the hood, and God knows it looks like me. Let it out, let it loose. Gasoline soul with a hangman's noose. I punched the dash till my knuckles split. Said you don't get to wear my skin. But the engine laughed through a busted pipe. Said I've been here your whole damn life. I was there when you ran from home, there when you learned never broke. Then the hood bent up like a rib cage crack. Black smoke poured out and started staring back. There's a beast under the hood and it knows my name. Runs on blood, burns on shame. There's a beast under the hood and it wants to drive. Half dead soul, full tank alive. I hear it growl, I hear it pray. Boy, let the monster lead the way. There's a beast under the hood, and God knows it looks like me. Looks like me. Talks like me. Burns like sin and walks like me. I saw claws in the chrome, saw horns in the rain, saw every time I called it freedom when it really had a chain. I saw every door I slammed, every bridge I lit, every person I blamed when I was the one who quit. The beast said Hell Creek's close. I said then take me there. It said no son, you were never going anywhere. You were coming home. There's a beast under the hood and it knows my name. Runs on blood, burns on shame. There's a beast under the hood and it wants to drive. Half dead soul, full tank alive. I hear it growl, I hear it pray. Boy, let the monster lead the way. There's a beast under the hood and God knows it looks like me. Hell Creek was close now, but the road wasn't leading me there. It was dragging me back. Red lights behind me, black road ahead. Hell Creek calling like it wants me dead. Both hands shaking, white-knuckled prayer. Beast in the engine, breathing hot air. Radio crackle, voice full of stone. Said pull over, sinner, you ain't driving alone. I looked in the mirror, saw 3 cars wide. One had blue lights, one had dead eyes. Red lights behind me, Hell Creek ahead. I got ghosts in the mirror and a beast in the engine bed. Red lights behind me, rain like gasoline. If they want my soul tonight, they better catch this machine. Run that road, burn that line, no more mercy, no more time. switch channels without my hand on the dial. A woman's voice came through the static with a dead little smile.
You took the key, you drank the flame, you fed the beast, now say your name.
I said my name once, the road said it back. Every red light in the mirror turned holy white and cracked. Then a sign rose through the rain, crooked, black and mean. Hell Creek Bridge, 1 mile, no guardrail in between. One more mile, one more sin. Break the bridge, oh, let it in. Red lights behind me, Hell Creek ahead. I got ghosts in the mirror and a beast in the engine bed. Red lights behind me, rain like gasoline. If they want my soul tonight, they better catch this machine. The bridge came out of nowhere,
The beast laughed.
and I didn't touch the brakes. Hell Creek Bridge was waiting. Black bones over blacker water. Lightning split the sky wide open, like judgment from the Father. Lights died behind me, sirens turned to smoke. The beast came through the engine block, wearing fire like a coat. I kicked the door open, boots hit rain and wood. The devil leaned on the guardrail, said, "Took you long enough." He had the bartender's silver grin, the woman's gasoline eyes. He said, "Every road you ever ran was just a circle in disguise." Hell Creek Showdown, rain coming sideways, fire in the river, ghost on the highway. Hell Creek Showdown, no more running from the grave. If the beast wants blood tonight, then I'll make that monster pay. Stand your ground, bare your teeth, burn that devil underneath. The beast crawled out in chrome and smoke, eyes like furnace light. It had my hands, it had my scars, it had my daddy's spite. It said, "You built me every time you swallowed hurt and called it pride. Every door you slammed was mine, every lie you loved I signed." Then the ghost light up behind me, faces pale as dawn. Not to drag me back to hell, but to see what I'd become. My mother held a candle, my old love held a ring. The boy I used to be stood there and didn't say a thing. Hell Creek blood tonight, then I'll make that monster pay. No more running, no more chains. Wash my soul in judgment rain. I looked that thing dead in the eyes. For once, I didn't blame the road. Didn't blame the bottle. Didn't blame the ones who let me go. I said, you ain't the devil. You ain't destiny. You're just every wound I fed when I was too scared to bleed. The devil smiled and tipped his hat, said, careful son, the truth cuts deep. I said, good, then let it cut. And I drove my fist through the beast. The bridge split open. The river burned blue. The golden key turned black in my hand, and the storm said, choose, choose your blood, choose your name, choose the man or feed the flame. Hell Creek Showdown, rain coming sideways, fire in the river, ghost on the highway. Hell Creek Showdown, no more running from the grave. If the beast wants blood tonight, then I'll make that monster pay. No more running, no more running, no more chains, no more chains. Wash my soul in judgment rain. No more running, no more running, no more lies, no more lies. Let that old man die tonight. The beast hit the river first. The devil stopped smiling, and for the first time all night, I'll adore the wheel. I let go of the wheel. I woke up on the riverbank, mud caked in my hands. Hell Creek Bridge was gone behind me, just smoke where it used to stand. My boots were full of water, my mouth was full of blood. The golden key lay black beside me, half buried in the mud. No red lights in the morning, no devil by the road, no beast beneath the hood now, just the weight of what I owe. And the sun came up like judgment, not gentle, not kind. It showed me every scar I carried and every one I left behind. Don't forgive. It only shows you what survived. Burned out bridges, broken mirrors, and the truth you kept inside. Don't forgive. It just puts light on where you've been. If I'm gonna find redemption, I gotta walk back through my sins. Found my face in the water, looked older than the rain. For once I didn't see the monster, just a man who knew his name. I thought about the neon crossroads, thought about that silver grin, thought about midnight gasoline and how sweet it felt to sin. But sweet ain't always freedom, fast ain't always gone. Sometimes running from the darkness keeps you carrying it on. Then I heard them in the tree line, not angry, not afraid. All the ghosts that rode behind me watched me face the mess I made. Don't forgive, it only shows you what survived. Burned out bridges, broken mirrors, and the truth you kept inside. Don't forgive, don't forgive. It just puts light on where you've been. If I'm gonna find redemption, I gotta walk back through my sin. Walk back through my sins. Walk back through my sins. The road remembers why, but the road don't choose the end. I picked up that black key, it burned cold in my palm. No magic left inside it, no curse, no song. Just a choice I kept pretending belonged to something else. The devil never drove me here, I drove myself. So I turned away from Hell Creek, with no engine, no ride, just two sore feet, one black key, and the morning burning wide. No more running, no more running, no more flame, no more flame. Carry the weight, say that name. Don't forgive, don't forgive. It only shows you what survived. Burned out bridges, broken mirrors, and the truth you kept inside. Don't forgive, don't forgive. It just puts light on where you've been. If I'm gonna find redemption, I gotta walk back through my sins. Walk back through my sins. Walk back through my sins. The road remembers why, but the road don't choose the end. Behind me, Hell Creek smoke in the sun. Ahead of me was the long road